Hey guys, what's up? Bakamonkey Fun here, bringing you another having faith in your car video and knowing the limits of your car. I've driven this car before, but no traction control or stabilization management in the rain and thunderstorm. So we'll see what I can do. Another thing about knowing the limits of your car, having faith in your car, you also have to know the limits. I mean, you can't just go out and expect to know everything about the car. There's like having faith in your car and then relying on your car to do it for you, and you can plainly see who those people are when you go online and things like that. The only thing I've adjusted on this car is the down. Oh, see? That was me relying on the car. Me just thinking the car was going to do what I thought it was going to do. Another good example. Sometimes the suggestion line doesn't even matter if you don't know how to stay calm. If you're wondering what course this is, by the way, it's the California Raceway. I don't know if this track exists in reality. I know the Laguna Seca one does. That was the one I raced with the F1 car. Whoa. I keep forgetting that the traction control's off. Just stomp the pedal. What's funny about what's funny about the traction control though and the stabilization management is it actually limit the car's capability to actually do better. And yours as well. Some people even turn off the ABS, but I find proper brake tuning can have that. Dang, calm down. Jeez. See, even though you've seen my F1 video with the, if you've even seen it with the helmet cam, I mean, not every car is going to act the same. I don't know if I'm even able to switch the tires on this, or if it sets it to the tires it needs for the condition. For all I know, I'm racing on slicks, and it's just working. I'm gonna cut a video. I'm gonna cut a picture in of the steering wheel I'm using, so people understand like how stupid this fucking steering wheel is. It literally got like the worst review by everybody under the sun on YouTube. I even looked it up, but like they say, like my dad told me, it's the driver that's fast, not the equipment. You can have an idiot not knowing what they're doing in a fast car, and somebody in a very much slower car could be going just as fast. The suggestive line is actually pretty accurate on this. I don't really like using it. It's more of a guideline to brake safely. If anybody has any tips on how to shut off the clutch thing, let me know, because this transmission grinding thing is getting really annoying. Another thing, knowing the limits of your car. Right now I have cold tires, and in a rainy condition I highly doubt they'll get any warmer. And so like that's plainly out of the question because it's raining. And it always shows water tires. It never shows you relying on the car again. It never shows slicks or anything like that, depending on what car you drive. If it does, I haven't noticed it yet. Great. My foot got stuck to the damn pedal. This is why you don't drive with sandals, kids, or in socks. Sound advice. That was me pulling my sock off, if you heard that. Whoa. if I can get a okay drift in this. I got my tires warmed up. Like I said, it's not gonna matter. Not in this. Not with the steering wheel, I don't think. As far as the physics go on the dirt, that's pretty accurate. I mean, these lowered cars don't agree with uneven gravel or dirt. This is one of those cars where the downforce really only works in dry weather. I mean, it may make a difference, but it's really a slight difference. But, I mean, it still all really comes down to the driver. Even in endurance racing, I may seem fast, but anybody with experience would tell you in that lap I was doing with the F1 car, I was destroying the tires. Which is why I have tire wear off. Bit of throttle to get back in that one. Yeah, having faith in your car is pretty much just knowing the car's going to do what you need it to do when you need it to do it. But it also really comes down to you knowing the limit of the car as well. It's not like, watch right here. See? Me passing the limit on the outwards acceleration of the turn. Now, people are probably wondering why I stupidly feather the throttle, which bugs the shit out of me with a squeaky pedal. But that's exactly why. You can't even have the freaking throttle sensitivity turned all the way down. It's still like stomping down on a button. It's just there. But like, as you can see, if you sit here and try and rely on the car to do what you want it to do, and you just totally blatant of the limits of it, it's just gonna totally disagree with you on simulator games like this one. I mean, people are like, oh, this doesn't really compare to like Grid Autosport and other things like that. That's still a Mario Kart game compared to games like this in Assetto Corsa. Like literally, if you don't find this amusing or just plain boring, you might as well go play an arcade game and throw quarters in a machine somewhere. See, that was like a faint four-wheel drift. I'm starting to learn the limits of this car when it comes to throttling in the corners. If you're wondering what a four-wheel drift is, that's just when you're able to turn the car. Well, actually, just keep the wheels straight and use the throttle to turn the car. It's pretty much what rally cars do when they drift through turns, hairpins. Just throw it in and point the front wheels straight. See if we just go nuts on this. See? Like what I just did is strictly for traction control. I don't even think traction control would help you out in a situation like this in a car that's built like this, because even cars like this with traction control are tuned to have a little bit of slip for what I was telling you about, using the throttle to steer the car. Man, it'd be so much fun with a real one. I wonder, stupid spring steering. Really wish there was really wish I had a force feedback. Like I said, just stomping the gas isn't going to work here on, well, at least I got the tires warmed up. Not going to matter still. Stomping the gas doesn't work on this. There's no traction control, no STM, so the car's just going to let you do what it's going to do. Or let you do what you want it to do in any given situation. But then again, what you want to do comes down to how you treat the car. See, tires cold already. Won't matter. Ah. wonder if the brakes have a motion touch. I think they do. I think I'm going to end it right here, you guys. Hopefully this explained more about faith in your car and knowing the limits of it, because the last video I reviewed it myself and it was just fucking me smashing around in the stupidest way. But like the video showed, I had a lot of faith in that car. I've driven F1 cars before, and they're extremely fun when you can get used to them. But people, they're like, oh, they're so hard to drive. No. You have to break the thought in your head that the slower you go, the more grip they have. It's not true. The faster you go, the more grip they have. And scientists even say that they go so fast, so light, with so much downforce that they're able to drive upside down. So that's why in those cars it's better to go faster. Or if you've seen the one where I was at a Silverstone circuit where it was just cutting corners with the arrows completely red. All downforce, baby. I don't have my things assigned to the curves, which would have been pretty cool to test out in the corners there. But I digress. I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next. Later.